How do I take photos? Now this is a question I get asked a lot. So in this video I'm going to share with you how I do it. Now have in mind this is not the best way, this is just my way. As you can see here, this is actually a current item that I have listed on eBay. And if you notice something about the photo, you realize that I've taken the photo outside. So yes, I do take my photos outdoors, but you can take yours indoors if you like. You'd have to buy lighting equipment, a backdrop, a tripod and all that sort of stuff. You could actually get by just using a nice bright wall and some average household lighting. I haven't really experimented with that, so I'm not actually too sure on how that would work for you. But just like this video's quality right now, if you notice it actually is a little bit grainy because I am using just one light up there and one light here, and the quality isn't overly impressive. So if you do want to take photos indoors, you might have to invest in the real professional lighting equipment, so then you can guarantee a really high quality photo, which is going to make the final product pop. But that's one good thing about taking photos outdoors, because the daylight's nice and bright and it also balances out the photo, which really allows the camera to pick up those real minute details of the item without it being too grainy or pixelated. But the reason why I shoot outside is because I try and save as much money as I possibly can on business expenses. So yes, I could probably buy indoor professional photography equipment and make back the money fairly quickly to cover the cost. But for me, my situation, it isn't really that essential. And my items are selling and people are buying them just as well. But all I really use is a mannequin and daylight. And a camera, of course. So I either use my phone camera. I have the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. I've had that for a couple of years, and that's worked out to be a really good camera for me. Or I use the camera which I'm filming on right now, which is the Canon PowerShot 300 ALF, which I brought used off eBay, but I'll have a link below for those items if you want to buy them. So shooting outdoors does have a few downsides, but yes, it is cheaper than paying for a studio setup, but you're exposed and accustomed to the weather. So it could be raining, it could be windy, it could be snowing, and even direct sunlight can hinder the quality of the photo. As you can see here, I'm just quickly recording a polo shirt, just showing you what the item looks like when you're actually trying to shoot it in direct sunlight. And as you can see, my shadow is sort of projected onto the item, which is not really that preferable. But when I actually started out selling, I didn't have a mannequin at all. It probably took me about a year and a half until I actually invested in a mannequin. But before that, I was just laying my items flat on the floor, indoors, and just taking photos of them like that. And that kind of worked out alright for me. I was still selling. But I think by having a mannequin, it actually allows me to increase my overall price for the item by a couple of dollars, as people don't mind paying for that professional look. Plus, when selling your items online with many other resellers, you want to make your items stand out from the crowd as much as possible. And for me, taking my photos outside makes my listing look different and stand out to the majority. So my process for listing begins first off by writing down and documenting the price that I paid for the item. So then if I do get an offer from a buyer, I can have a look at that list and make an informed decision to know how much profit I'm actually making from that item. And then this is where I actually take all my photos. So if I have many items that need to get listed at the same time, what I'll do is take all the photos for those items, and then after taking the photos, I'll do my measurements for all of them, and then I'll list them all. So let's go outside and I'll walk you through how I take my photos. So first off, as you can see, here's my mannequin. I bought this mannequin off eBay for about $100 new, and it's been really well for me for the last year or so. But I'd suggest if you don't want to spend too much money on a mannequin, check your local thrift stores first, because I actually just went to a thrift store just earlier and I saw a mannequin in there for like $20. But this is my setup. I just have the mannequin sitting in front of this nice green hedge, and I just have the white wall of the house behind it, and that's basically it. So I'm just going to get this polo shirt here and show you what it looks like on the mannequin. So when taking photos, you want to use those 12 photos that you're allowed on eBay. So I just take a photo of the front of the item like this, and I'll crop it out so it gets rid of the window and that chair there. But moving on to the next photo, I take a photo of the top half of the polo like that. And then I'll move on close to the alligator or whatever logo it has at the front. Then I'll zoom up on the button and get a really nice photo of that. Then if it has anything cool on the sleeves, I'll make sure to take a photo of that. This polo shirt has the Australian Open. And if you do find any faults on the item, and this is a really important step, it's really important to take photos of the faults. So as you can see on this one, it's got a bit of a mark on the shoulder. Then we just turn the polo around, take a photo of the back, do the cropping again, and then I just take another photo on the top half. Then all we do is take the item off the mannequin and get a photo of the tag. So that's literally how I take my photos of my items for eBay. So thanks everyone for watching. Remember to give this video a good thumbs up and comment down below what you think. And if you haven't already, remember to join the green room. And if you want a free guide, click the link below for that also. So thanks everyone, and I'll see you in the next video.